Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.
Hey, there we go. Welcome, everybody, eh? Here we go again. I was going to let Gins do the, oh, excuse me, the intro, but he gets all carried away with that music as per usual. But here we are for the round 2 of the Pits TV DWD Super Late Models series, our E-series. So round 2, Kins, and how good was round 1 last week, mate? Full of excitement, good racing. The drivers were keen. The pressure's been on all week for them to practice and get this track sorted at, where are we at?
Montpellier.
Montpellier. Mate, how good this going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be fun, and obviously there's a bit of an offside at the track as well, which the drivers have put multiple laps of practice into it, and there's a wall that you're going to meet at part of the track, but you will get to see that as the viewers when we go live with the racing as well. It's good to be back, and good to be back on another Monday, Books. We had fun last Monday. Everyone enjoyed the racing, and hey, the eventual winners got through as well. Sam Ashton, from memory, picked up a pretty good night. You saw the big poster with Sam, young Sam. Yep. And I think Evan Tyrell or ET picked up the big finale race there as well. He was gone, as everyone was saying.
Oh, mate, yeah, that 30 lapper. Yeah, that was, I assume it'll be another 30 lapper at the end tonight again. This track's a bit tighter too tonight, so it might be interesting to see how we all attack it, I suppose. Some I've been seeing a few practicing tonight on the outside line. I think I'll just stay low and behave myself down below there, Kins, to be fair. But yeah, should have told Mintz I'll do the points, but he'll probably assume that anyway. But mate, how about the racing today and the real life? Those that watch it, the NASCAR, Gizzy had a great day. Unfortunately, the weather and a few other things just at the end didn't come quite. He led the race a little bit. He was on the starts. He was doing it. Scott McLaughlin, third at the Indy 500. Mate, and someone else said something to me too. In the Formula One, was it, I think?
Liam Lawson.
Lawson, what do you get, 7th or something up there?
He got a point out of the F1, yep. And then on the flip side, a former New Zealander on the water. For the Italians, beat the New Zealand team in the race over in Italy. But hey, racing's in good hands. And I enjoyed watching the V8s too over the weekend as well. And was backing our boy Payne, but obviously you can't take it away from the Aussie with the big wingnut ears up the front.
Yeah, it looks like his door. He looks like his own car with the doors open. No, he shouldn't say that. That's not very nice.
He can drive, mate.
And then we got all these Class Act drivers, and then guess what, team? You get to watch me on the track tonight, which will be an absolute freaking nightmare.
Oh, exactly. And of course, condolences to with the Bush family as well at the young age of 41, thinking of NASCAR. And overall, there's a bit going on there. And we are back, by the way, with our normal show Wednesday. You'll see the post go up. A great legend of midget car racing for those Michael Pitkin fans out there. And we're going to catch her with a couple of hot ladies from Speedway New Zealand SNZ.
Yeah, we got Lani and Zoe come and talk to us about the season and other things, but it's only going to be all about the positives. We're not going to be there to talk about either bad accidents and how it gets handled and stuff like that, people. So Wednesday night, as you know, of our show, it's all about being positive, and that's what we're all about. So, but yeah, tonight it's all about the Pits TV DWD. But big thanks, of course, as well to Wednesday night, our sponsors, Daisy Engineering, TWS, and Ripco Huntley, Mike, and of course, Scoopy's Ice Cream as well. We're just giving them a bit of a shout out because they make the best milkshakes in New Zealand, mate.
Oh, yeah, 100% Books, and they're awesome family too. So you got to get out there and support them and do what you need to do, making sure everything runs nice and smooth. And yeah, we're just going to hopefully run things nice and smooth tonight on the second round of the DWD Super Late Models, thanks to the wonderful team of the Pits TV. I think we got about a dozen or more so drivers that's going to hit the track around Montpellier. So I'm looking forward to it. 3 minutes and counting down.
Hey, mate. So who was a standout for you last week, Kinza? Who have you got your eye on this week to watch, mate?
Yeah, well, you can't take nothing away. I was quite impressed with the likes of, I would say, the GOAT, Aaron Lewis, who's developed his trade in the racing. Sparky surprised me as well. He doesn't really adapt to the open wheelers as such. He loves the bumper action, bro. But overall, he come along really well. To see the young guys up there, Tyson and Peyton, they were going good, but, Sheepy just kicks it down the back as Sheepy does. I just heard in my ear that he's off grid 2 for the first race tonight. So he's setting the pace for our first race. So that should be interesting. So that'll be an interesting first quarter. I hope I'm off the back, to be fair. So I can stay out of all the trouble. So what I'll do, Kins, I'll leave you to it to talk to the peoples. And I'm going to go, you know what you're doing from now on. So I'm going to just head out of here and I'll come back after this race and have a chat about that and give you a bit of a result. So there we go. Kins has got what's happening there in the pits. So, Kins, I'll see you soon, mate. All right, mate. You have a good one. Enjoy your racing. And that's how we're going to look at it on the track. We just parked up, as Book said. We are in the pits at the moment. There is Mental, who's running this actual show of this series, as he always does, just getting a few things all sorted there with the grids and everything like that as well. So that's how things will develop over the next few hours. And I was hoping that my bro Ams is going to join us, but looking like he's enjoying himself. Might make you drive better eating the hangi. Well, he's right there as well. So we're not too far away from the first race getting underway here at the track as well. So just be with us for a minute as we just wait for a few things to get up and going here for this round 2 at Montpellier at the track there as well. So let's hope things will get underway very soon and we can get things all kind of sorted here and up and going. So hopefully we're not that far away from the race starting, and there you go. So everything's all getting ready to go here, and here we go. We're going to get into it, and just bear with me for a second. Oops. Back out there on the track, everyone, and just going to wait for the race. Right at the front there, you will see it is Tyson Goodley. As Booker says, Sheepy, Aaron Boulton on the outside of him. Tyson's dad right behind him as well. Mighty Goodley, lists the leg of speed. Mark Eagle, meter 1 there. Aaron Lewis is just on the inside line there in the G16 GOAT. Young Peyton Wilson in the 72. Evan Taiaroa, ET, sits back at 7. Sparky is just down the back as well. Dwayne Martin, Peter Wilson, newbie, Sam Ashton, won it last week, Wardy, and Mr. Booker down the back like he wanted to start right down the back. We're going to ride at the moment on the bottom on pole, young Tyson Goodley, in the 76. I did it again. I was trying not to say Tyson Wooten's name. And we're up and going. We're racing at this moment. This is the first. Oh, someone's already gone down to the infield. That wasn't a good start from whoever was up there. Mental at the moment got the pressure on Tyson at this stage. Young Tyson Goodley around the outside. Mental's going to go down the inside, and it's looking like it was Tyson's father, Muddy, who went off track. And Muddy, you can see up around the top. Does he stay there? Keeps it out of trouble. No, I spoke too soon. And I think there may be Sheepy there, may have collected him there. At the moment, they're up the front. It is Mental 1 who is leading the race. Doing the last lap at 13.951 though, but still catching him, chasing him down in the 0 car is Evan Taiaroa ET. He sits at a 13.917, his fastest lap, as he starts to chase down the 97 up front. In third is Pete Wilson, showing some good speed there from starting down the track. Not too sure what happened to Pete there as well. He's dropped back a little bit. Tyson Goodley will jump into third. Sam Ashton, who won, obviously from last year in the 23, you can see there, got the big wing on the back. He's in front of Newby. He dropped back to fifth there from third. Peyton sits back there in the 25. Jason Fager car Can't wait to see him back here early next year in Palmy. And then, of course, Aaron Lewis in the number 2. Just going around the outside. That looks like it's Lekker Speed Mighty Goodly just cruising around the pole line, taking his time. Got a bit of damage in the 96 there, but up front, setting a 13.881 fastest lap time for the 97, but the pressure right behind him is Evan Tired or ET, because ET won the 30 lapper from last week as well from memory, but we still got that to get through. Look at the pressure. We'll watch the top 2 here. The 0 right on the tail end of the 97. Mark Eagle hidden up around the mid to high line, and keeping down low on the pole line is the 0 car of Evan Tired or ET. Tyson Goodley just down the back there. He sits also around the mid to high line, just trying to get down the inside of the 99 of Sheeping. He gets a little twisted up there as well, but he gets himself back on the track. It's a short bullring track. It is Montpellier. As we drive with the guy who won the series, he's come off the track, back on the track around turn 3 and 4, and that is Sam Ashton. Taking a look just down towards the back there as we count the laps. 1 more to go. That's Aaron Lewis, but at the moment though it's Meter 1 leading, ET in 2nd, Tyson Goodley in 3rd, our mate Booker. Wow, the great improvement drive in that race from right down the back. You're going to hear him talk about this when he joins me once we finish the race. There we'll see Craig Booker sits in 4th at the moment. Then, of course, you'll move on back to Sam Ashton, who's got right behind him. Last lap, Peyton Wilson sits there in the 25. Aaron Lewis just down the track there, just going around 3 and 4. Right behind him, though, is Ken Ward-Wardy and Dwayne Martin down the back there as well. Sparky just pulling up, but take the win for the first race of Heat 1. 13.879 was his best lap time, but the fastest lap in Heat 1 in Montpellier was a 13.683. And that was to 2nd place winner Evan Tired or ET, and also Tyson Goodley in 3rd. Craig Booker comes on 4th, Sam Ashton in 5th. That is your top 5 at the moment. Keen to jump in and join me, Ams. That'll be cool, Les. Evening, Sean. How are you? Everyone says my internet cutting out. Well, hopefully it's not. I hope not. I really hope it's not, but that's how things end at the moment there with that race, and we'll just wait and see. And Booker's hopefully might pop into the studio, I think it is, have a bit of a catch up, but he'll be happy with that race starting down the rear of the field. Craig Booker and jumping back in. So there he is, sorting a few things out.
Yeah, I mean,
in that race.
There was a lot happening in that race. I just stayed down low and minded my own business. I managed to go from 12th to 4th, so I was pretty happy. But we had mental finish it, obviously, with ET in 2nd, young Tyson in 3rd. Sam was going well, Moustache. He spun out, and I managed to get past him. Peyton, I had a mean battle with Peyton, mate. It was just he was just unlucky. We came up on a slower car, and he happened to be up top, and I was down low, so the slower car was up top. So that was unlucky for him. But I think the racing overall looked like it was good fun, mate. What do you think? What do the people think?
Yeah, no, it was great fun, Books. And you were on you quite a bit there, travelling through the field from the back and get up to 4th. You've done really well. And
I was pretty
good race up front.
I was pretty stoked, bro, with that actually, to go from the back to the top, so up into 4th. So that was a good way to start the night. But yeah, I just was patient, I think, was the key to it all, mate, to be fair. It was it was interesting, mate. But yeah, hey, look, I hope everyone enjoyed that. We've got race 2 coming up. Your internet keeps cutting out. Whose internet? Kins, or is that yours keeps cutting out?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Everyone else seems to be talking to me all fine here. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
We'll just keep judging through and whatnot and see how we get on.
So I thought I'd give you those results. So yeah, I'll go back out, mate, and you can watch what happens and carry on telling the people and keeping them all apprised of all the action, brother.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Darren. I'm glad you're enjoying the racing, mate, and watching it live down there in Nelson and covering the DWD Super Late Model Series. Again, proudly sponsored by the one and only the Pits TV as well. Thanks to Jason and the awesome team. Looking forward to his break, no doubt. I'm guessing Jason will be busy with the rugby during the season. And then no doubt maybe you'll catch him at a speedway track or other motorsports around the country as we roll back into a nice looking track there. Just popping back to the pits off and on, and looking like who's up the front there. I can give you the rundown now up the front. This will be hard to chase him down from on the pole, and that will be E.T. Evan Tyrodor. Parking next to him, though, is the 7 car of Dwayne Martin Sparky. Pete Wilson, Newbie, sits there in third right behind E.T. Sam Ashton is currently in fourth at the moment on the grid. Ken Wardy in fifth. Booker, who made the big drive from the rear of the field to finish fourth, is in sixth position. Tyson Goodley in 7. Sheepy, Aaron Wilton sits in 8. Marty Goodley, Lega Speed at 9. Outside of him, the winner from the first race, Meetle. It's Mark Eagle, Aaron Lewis, G16 Goat, and Peyton Wilson, young Peyton, will start down the rear of the field. This is the 12-lap Heat 2. Don't forget to, we've got the big feature that's coming your way as well. Thanks, Jay. I'm glad you enjoyed the off-season online racing. And don't forget to, we are back with our trackside show this coming Wednesday. You can check it out. We'll have Speedway New Zealand and also catch up with Michael Pickens as we just do a bit of a reset and a restart here for, of course, the R Factor 2 gaming model that's on Steam platform, which you can get access to if you have a Steam account. But otherwise, we bring it to you live every Monday, 8:30, as part of the online series, thanks to the ongoing support for week 2, which is the racetrack. The racing it is Montpellier. So I mentioned up front there, Evan Tyrodor, outside next to him in the 7 car to drop onto the grid. That will be Dwayne Martin Sparking. Pete Wilson, Newbie, Sam Ashton outside there. Wardy, Booker, Tyson Goodley, Sheepy, Lega Speed, Mental, Goat, and then Peyton will be 12th on the grid as we just see the pace car take off there. You can see the dust in the distance heading down into the pits. Just a couple of cars cruising around in the pits who may be waiting on maybe Sparky. It could be. So we're going to do a quick little restart. Dwayne Martin not quite getting his car through the pit gate. Maybe the crew there locked the gates on him. You can see they're all parked up there live on the stream in the pits. So we'll go for the third time lucky and see if we can get them out on the track. All in unison as they grid up the 12 cars to race 12 laps. See what we can do.
You know, Kins, what happened there is Sheepy, he ate too many pies and blew his seatbelt, and we had to restart and get new belts fitted. So we're just letting it roll back through. So, yeah, Sheepy's car had a problem. Belts couldn't handle too many pies, and that's what happened. So.
I think it'd be more so the Sambucas, knowing Sheepy.
Sam Booker, actually, he drank too much. We actually tested him, and he failed, so.
I could see him. I was telling the viewers, you could see him driving around in the pits. He was trying to find the gate. Too many Sambucas. That's the problem with old Sheepy.
Hang on.
All right. Sweet as. There we go. We'll get back into it. Yeah, a lot going on there, Nelson. With the Nelson at the moment, there's a lot of speculation around the Tigers, whether or not they'll be making the grid in Palmy. Heaps going on there. Mikey D, go Aaron. Good to have you watching there. Mikey, what we got over there? Oh, Samantha, evening team. Oh, Sam and Micah over there in Melbourne. Good on yous. Here's Brody. We need to get you out here, mate. Kia ora to you, Brody. Watching the whānau race, enjoying the off-season. We'll get you hooked up on here too, mate. So as I mentioned, you can see there goes the pace car driving their way up in the distance, going off to the right-hand side. And turn 1 there, see exits into the pit area. Up front, though, in the bright red car down on the pole line, it is Evan Tyrodor E.T. Dwayne Martin Sparky next to him. Those two will have a good start when the checker flag drops. Newbie, Sam Ashton, Wardy, Booker, Tyson Goodley, Sheepy, Lega Speed, Meetle, Aaron Lewis and Peyton Wilson going around 3 and 4. And Montpellier Heat 2 is underway. We are racing on the DWD Super Late Models, brought to you by the Pits TV. Evan Tyrodor down on the pole, keeping their car nice and tight. But look Here comes Pete Wilson, Newbie in the 23-24. Chasing him down. The 23 is just behind of Sam Ashton. Those are your top three. ET setting a 13.721 with his lap time 7.883 for Pete Wilson. Sam Ashton on a 14.3, just back a couple of meters or so. Booker currently back to where he ended in the first race, started on grid 12, heat 1, made it up to grid 4. That's him in the DTA car with the Beatty Engineering on the side is the sponsor. Dwayne Martin, Sparky, who started outside on grid 2, has dropped back to 5th. Young Peyton Wilson being the big charger so far in heat 2. Making his way up to 6th. He's already made 6 places from right down the back of the field, driving down at the back there. We'll see at the back there is the 5 car of Wardy, who's moved up a couple of positions. Leg of Speed, Muddy Goodley just gone off. I think his race is done in heat 2. He's gone to park up. He's hit the wall there as well. We'll just keep in and get in out of the way. Get out of the way, Madu. Everyone's kind of at the evade around him. Everyone's just done everything they need to do to get around Muddy Goodley, but it's up the front that leads at the moment. Even Tyrodor. There's Muddy Goodley parked there. He had a good shot. As you see, ET leading the race. Lap 7, 5 to go of 12 laps. Goes down around the inside of Wardy at the moment. He is a 13.610. Newbie, that's Wardy going off track there as well at a 13.8. Sam Ashton currently a 13.896. Flat 14 is Craig Booker just going around the middle highlight there. Going to stick down the inside of Wardy, but there's a car just in front. They got to try and evade. What does Booker do there? He sneaks around Madu Goodley at the moment, but at the moment at 13.61, it's even titled that he's gone. He's gone. Let's have a look at Wardy, who has been chased down the inside there by Booker. Aaron Lewis there is around the high line there. Got the 2 DWD super late model on the high line here. Down the inside though will be Evan Tyrell. You can see him coming on through. There's Peyton and the Jason Fager 25 trying to sneak around the outside of the 76. The 2 youngsters going head to head. Another good race between Peyton and Tyson. Tyson at the moment just relinquishes that 7th position to Peyton Wilson. Sparky sits in 6th. Your top 5 Metal, who come home with a good race in the earlier heat. Booker sits in 4th. Sam Ashton on the last lap will stay in 3rd. Pete Wilson, Newbing, will settle for 2nd, but it's looking like it's going to be the 0 car of Evan Tyrodor ET, who will come around. Last corner. Sits it up nice and high. As you see, Craig Booker with a shot there down the main wall straight there as well. So that's your race win. Your top 3 is Sam Ashton, Pete Wilson, Newbing, and Evan Tyrodor ET doing a 13.6 was the fastest lap of that race. He also did the fast lap earlier on in heat 1. That is heat 2 at Montpellier, the DWD Super Late Model Pro Series. Thanks for the ongoing support of the Pits TV, for their generosity. We'll get books to pop back in as well. And I'm watching on the PlayStation and Mum's watching on the TV. That's Brody. Good to have the family, the rest of the whānau watching and enjoying it as well. She loves the series. That's what we love to hear, all this positive comments coming back in. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and it's a family series. It's good to see Madu and Tyson out there on the track. Brody, we'll have to get you out there one day. And Loz, I hope Oz is all going good. Loz and Oz, and thanks for the wonderful comment there, mate. We're enjoying yourselves, and it's just good to see people out there having a bit of fun in the simulation world of online racing. And of course, don't forget to this Wednesday, myself and Booker back on board with our trackside show, SNZ. We've got Lani and Zoe catching up with us, but also, as most are aware, Michael Pickens will also be joining us on a Wednesday. That's Michael Pickens. And of course, you would have read other news too around other drivers who have decided to finish up in the midget car racing as well. And one particular young man I know who's keen to change from midget and jump into a sprint car. So after a long relationship in midgets, he also, like Michael Pickens, has decided to hang up the midget wheel. Books is back.
Hey, mate. Well, I stuffed that up.
Oh, you got 4th again?
No, I didn't. I rolled last corner. I was 8th.
Oh, you did.
I rolled last corner. Mental was on the pressure on me, and I tried to go low thinking, fuck you, bro. And I stuffed it up, went too shallow and hit the wall, rolled over, landed on top of bloody Wardy. I told you they get to watch all these good people this week, and then there'd be me making myself look like a drop kick, and that worked out well.
You
I had to make sure I made that real. But hey, look, let's go to points going into this final round, final heat before our big 30 lapper. I think it's going to be. So on top of points is ET. Then Mental is ET 59, Mental 57. Sam Ashton up in third again, 54. So he's up there. Tyson Goodley up there in 52, mate. And then I rolled, which stuffed me up. I would have been right up there points. So now I am tied on 50 with Peyton and Newbie, father and son, battling me. They might gang up on me, kins, and put me over the wall. And then Sparky's on 48. Aaron G16 Goat 46. Wardy 44. Sheepy 40. And Maru 20. So Liga Speed. So it's ET's to lose at 59, but it's only, what's that, 7, 8, only 2 points between him and Mentz. It could have been closer for me too, to be fair, if I'd had a bloody and acted like a dick. But anyway, that's racing. That's how it goes, mate. So I hope people enjoyed it. DWD stands
Dirtwork Designs.
Dirtwork Designs, as David Thomas is wondering. They make this mod and a few others they do as well, which they gave us permission to run it, which is cool. Would be awesome to see the likes of Osborne Racing, Cowley Motorsport, Flynn Racing, Carwell. It would be Mikey in this if they had sim races, but they haven't got sims. The booker just sent himself a hot dog. Yes, Wayne, he did, like an absolute drop kick. So anyway, I'm going to go back, Kins, and let you carry on telling everyone how bad I was. And so they can start into the third heat.
Firstly, you got that nice looking T-shirt on, mate. How do I buy one of those?
Cockpit.
How do we buy one of those?
Well, we've got to get them. I'm trying to sort someone to do the orders for us. We'll get an exact price, and then people can order them. We'll put a post up soon, and
there you go.
We'll do it soon. So, Anyway, I'll be back. All right, you're going to disappear. Do what you need to do, and we'll just bring in the track, and that's where everything's is parked up on the pits there as well. And thanks, Darren. Had a bit of a to-do and the chat GPT just to make something up to make it look a bit more respectable with the racing. I do know young Flynn was keen to jump on board and join us as well. And Jacob Flynn, you're right, Jay. ET showed his experience, and if you know ET in the sim racing world, he's always been at the pointy end of the racetrack. Doesn't matter what mod it is he races. But you know what? Because we just spoke to Booker. Have a guess who's on pole? It's Booker. It's Craig Booker starting on pole. Peyton Wilson, who's equaled on points with, is just on the outside of him. Aaron Lewis is going to be starting on grid 3. Then we'll move on through to Ken Wardy on 4. Mark Eagle Metal will start back in 5th. He's currently sitting in 2nd. Sam Ashton is up there in the top 3 from memory. He's currently down in 6th in the 23 car. There's Pete Wilson Newbie on the inside in the 24. Legasmith, the 96, who's had a bit of a erratic race tonight. Has Muddy Goodley, Sparky down the back in the 7. Aaron Milton, the 99 on the outside. That's the guy that leads at the moment by a couple of points, 59 in total. Evan Tyrell down the back. He's got a back grid here. And young Tyson Goodley actually was up there in the top as well. He's also down the back. So this will be a tough race for Evan Tyrell to chase down Metal. He's way up there, 6 positions in front at 11. But up front, getting a D himself, like getting a hot dog. Might have been a hangy. Craig Booker in the 38 down low, the 25 for Peyton Wilson on the outside. We're racing Heat 3 before we get into the feature race of the 30 lapper here at Montepellier. At the moment, though, it is Craig Booker going over the pole line, rounds 3 and 4. Doesn't get it down the straight, sitting in the Jason Fager car. Up top, though, he's sticking to the high line. Got it pretty well hooked up. The big right rear digging into the track at Montepellier. It reminds you of Palmerston North in February, where Jason Fager did exactly that in Palmerston North. But at the moment, it is a 2-horse race, one down low. That's the one and only Craig Booker in the 38 design car. He's done by himself, but sitting on that high line, he's got the car hooked in. The 25 right by the wall, leading the race. What's he doing? A 39.32 at the moment. Peyton Wilson up the top. Booker
down in second. We drop back to Sam Ashton in third. Where's Evan Tyredor coming through the grace? From 12th, he's made it up to 9th at the moment, though. Knowing he's going to try and chase down and get closer to Mentor. There's only a couple of points in the sun. In the final heat, who's going to win this? Evan Tyredor had 59. Mark Eagle Mentor had 57. You can see at the moment as you go through, there's about 3-car difference. He is making his way up to 7th. It's Evan Tyredor. He's right behind Tyson Goodley at the moment. Evan down on the low line. And it's looking like Peyton has just got their car hooked up on the high line. They're 25 with Jason Fager and the DWD, the Dirtworks Designs R Factor 2 mod at the moment. This is the Super Late Model Series Night 2 every Monday, 7:30 in Montpellier. Peyton's a 13.9. The fastest lap is Evan Tyredor, the 13.7. Oh no! Not what we wanted to see. Peyton Wilson got hooked up, which is unfortunate. With Sheepy Aaron Wilton down the rear end of the field. You got good coverage of that here on the live stream. That was unfortunate for young Peyton, who was counting now with 3 laps to go. He's dropped right back at the field. So that means Craig Booker will lead this race. Mark Eagle is getting close. And I tell you, he's even getting closer to him. It's a battle between Evan Tyredor and Sam Ashton. 1 lap to go. These two drivers are close to each other. You can see Evans right on the rear of Mark Eagle. Those are your top 3. Craig Booker, Meetum, and Evan Tyredor's just got to sit up on the high line in that third position. This is lap 12, the last lap. ET stays nice and tidy there. He should win the whole heats overall because there's a 2-point difference in points overall. So your top 3, top 3 for this would be Evan Tyredor in third, and second is Mark Eagle. And first, he'll be happy when he joins me any minute now, Craig Booker. They're all in the pits. E.T. was a 13.711. Sam Ashton finished in 4th. Tyson Goodley 5th. Pete Wilson, newbie in 6th. Ken Ward 7. Dwayne Martin Sparky at 8. Aaron Lewis G16 Goat at 9. And young Peyton Wilson, unfortunately with that little mishap, ended up back in 10th. League Speed, Madu Goodley and Aaron Milton in 12th. Sheepy 912. Wow. What a race. What a race. She was pretty tough up the front there. You're 100% right, Brody. Gotta love the racing, the sim racing, and that's how close it was. That's how close it was. And thanks for that, Paul. Enjoy. I'm having some fun, mate. That was a hell of a race. We've got the 30 lapper to get through, but your top 10 in that heat there: Peyton Wilson, Aaron Lewis, Dwayne Martin Sparky, Ken Ward-Wardy, Pete Newby Wilson, Tyson Goodley, Sam Ashton, Evan Tyredor, E.T., Mark, Mental One Eagle, and Craig Booker wins the race. Good racing, Dad. Yeah, gotta love it, eh? How much did Booker pay Sheepy? I'll ask him when he jumps in there. Good work, Tyson. Good racing overall. But I think when you work out the points overall, I would say Evan Tyredor will take away with a very good close second with Mark Eagle, away for Booker to come back with the confirmation on those points. And speak of the man himself, he'll be smiling with that chicken flag win. Look at him. He's loving it.
Chicken flag win. I was just lucky, bro. I mean,
I know.
Peyton was on. You must have seen the two of us battling, and he unfortunately someone come straight on the track and clipped him and cleaned him out for Peyton. But hey, you take him where you can get him, don't you, hey? At the end of the day. And I was looking into my mirrors every now and again, and I could see Sammy was there. I was like, oh, no, that bloody Ashton, he'll get me. But, yeah, it was good, bro. It was good racing, and it was good fun. And, yeah, that's what it's all about. So I'll go through the points. So your winner for round 2 on 87 points is E.T. So if Mental had to pass me, like he was going to chase me down, if he had passed me, he would have got 87 points each for the two of them. So Mental 1 point back on 86. Sam Ashton, another podium for the week for this round 2, 81. I finished 4th on 80. Tyson on 78. Noobs on 75. Peyton and Sparky both tied for 7th and 8th on 71. Then we've got Aaron Garris 16 goat and Wardy tied for 68. And then Sheepy 59 and Madu Liga Speed Media on 40. So that's your types. So ET, Mental, Sam, Booker, Tyson, Newbie, Peyton, Sparky, Aaron, Wardy, Sheepy, and Madu. So there you go, mate. So ET takes out round 2. So I'll post the points up tomorrow so people can see the progression of the 2 weeks and see where everybody sits. But yeah, a different winner for round 2, which is good.
Oh, it is good, and ET had to do it tough too from right at the rear of the field. He was right down the back 12 to make us through, and you could see his eye was focused on chasing Mental because there was that 2-point buffer going into heat 3. ET was on 59, Mental was on 57, so he had to close that gap to get right behind him.
ET also got fastest lap that race too. With
13.711. Yeah. You saw that, and I was talking about that, and they caught up to you, but I felt for us. We were live. Everyone was watching it live on Peyton Wilson. He had that high line dialed.
Oh, I know. It was good. Was it good watching the two of us going at it, was it, mate?
Oh. It was good. And then Paul Sheepy just come over the top.
Oh, look, that's what Billy Son just put. He should be racing. How much did Booker pay Sheepy? No,
it's a good race. And I'm glad everyone out there is enjoying it as well, whether you're watching it around the country or even Australia. I know we've got a few viewers over in Australia jumping on board, and this is what we do Monday evenings, 8:30.
Yeah, so I'll go back in there. We've got our 30, I think it's 30 laps now, I think. Yeah, 30 lapper to go now. I don't know if my back's getting pretty sore. If you see me halfway through the race or 3/4 of the race starting to do some stupid shit, it's because my back's gone. But we give it a crack, Nigel, anyway, so we'll see how we go. So, as we say, let's rock this chicken. Let's do it.
All right.
See you soon, kids.
All right, we'll see you soon. That's awesome. It's good to see and good to have them in here racing as well, as we just see them in the pits there, just sorting out a few out. There's a fair bit going on in behind the scenes. Mark Eagle is talking to the driver, so they get prepared for, obviously, which is the 30 lapper. Is the warm-up just currently shows at the moment, but you can take a look. That's just your normal standard pit view at this stage. Just a couple of cars here. All the cars are parked up next to their trailers. You can see a few things changing around. We've clicked it over at the right time. That's Montpellier Speedway. DWD is the mod that they race, the super late models. DWD, Dirt Work Designs. You can jump on their Facebook page. You can follow them. They've got all sorts of other mods as well. Very Americanized. They've got the sprint cars. Mark Eagle at the top of even Tidal down the back of the field, but up the front, it is the reverse grid, obviously. Up front in the 99 is Sheepy, that's Aaron Wilton. Right behind him is Madu Goodling, so it is reverse grid. That's Liga Speed. They're your top 2 up the front there as well. The 99, the 96. Ken Ward in the 5. Wardy, Aaron Lewis, Mr. G16 Goat in the number 2 car. That's him as he takes off there. You see him driving around. Peyton Wilson, young Peyton in the 25 was driving outstanding in the earlier heat. Up high, Dwayne Martin, Sparky in 7. There's Peyton's dad, UB Pete Wilson in the 24. Young Tyson Goodley doing extremely well in his racing so far online. In 8th, Craig Booker, who picked up the checker flag in that third heat. Sam Action, last week's winner in the heats. Mark Eagle right down the back, and Evan Tidal. Those are your top 3. It's a whole reverse grid. Let's focus on Sheepy. Aaron Winter, it's race time here at Montpellier. First lap of 30 laps with the DWD Super Late Model Series. Online racing, sim racing at its best on a Monday, 7:30. Couple of cars just by getting tangled up. There's a whole lot of cars mid-pack, not realising and thinking, look, it's only lap 1, boys. We're just going into lap 2. We've got another 28 to go. This game is available on Steam. That's where you'll find the actual platform. As you focus on the racing, let's go Team Goodley at the moment. It's Madu down the back there, who's negotiated and let everyone chase on through. He's dropped down the back there. That might be Sheepy down the back. It is Sheepy that's dropped down the back. Madu's up front. Go, Madu. Got the 96 hooked up. And that may be Sparky. They've got drag race. One's up high. Sparky's got the high line hooked up here. He's doing a 13.992. Madu was doing a 14.326. Not much in it, but look around the outside. We've seen him do it in Heat 3 until their unfortunate mishap. Peyton Wilson is on the charge. And the 25, he's going to drive the high line. He's stuck with the same setup. Realising that there's 30 laps, it's going to be down to tyre wear at the moment as well. Te Koha King. Let's go Tyson and Madu. The Goodley whānau in there doing their thing. Let's go Team Goodley. There's young Brody that's watching as well. Seth Island. Hey, come on, Mental. Where is Mental? Where is he sitting at the moment? He's down the back, Seth. There he is, just cruising around, taking a little Sunday drive. Let's watch Mental for a second here in the 97. What's going on with Mental? Must have blown a valve in the engine, or he's done something there. If you talk to Mental, you'll blame it on Sun. He's just in Sunday mode. We'll go off Mental. What's Sparky doing up the front? He's leading. He's got a good half a lap lead on Tyson Goodley. Wow, Tyson has moved up into second at this stage. Even Tyador, who won the Heat Series, he's taken over second at the moment. Just getting down. Tyson's dropping back to third, but they're catching up to Craig Booker. They've got to negotiate around the 38, 11 laps of 30. So another 19 to go here at Montpellier. This is the DWD Super Late Model Series, proudly sponsored by the Pits TV. As we go through, Evan Tyador has made his way up from the back of the field to second. He won the series. What's ET doing? A 13.990. Fastest lap so far is a 13.887 by young Peyton Wilson. Right at the front though, 13.893 is Sparky, who has got at least a quarter of a track lead on Evan Tyador, who's just sitting back there in second, trying to negotiate around Aaron Wilton. Sheepy gets around the 99. A bit of a sigh of relief, I would guess. Tyson Goodley sitting there in the 76. Just cruising behind Craig Booker. There's Pete Wilson in the 24. He's catching up to Tyson. Sam Ashton, there's a big gap right back to Samuel Ashton. He just goes down inside Aaron Wilton. Oh, Sheepy there around 1 and 2. Mark Eagle just still doing the Sunday drive. Must be a few issues going on with the car there as well. A few things playing up as Mental's kind of popped in and out of the game all of a sudden. Not too sure what's going on there. Maybe a few issues. Young Peyton just sitting around that high line. Loving the high line. There's the 25 car. There's Ken Ward-Hardy down there in the 5, just cruising around the mid to high line of the track. Aaron Lewis just coming around turn 4 down the main straight there in front of the fans at Montpellier. Craig Booker just goes up a bit high there. Thought he was going to go look for another hot dog. Where's old Madu? He's also going up high there just past the fans up there in the grandstand. Sheepy is just cruising around the track as Sheepy does. But at the moment, 10 laps to go of the 30-lap feature here at Montpellier. It is Dwayne Martin leading over Evan Tyador. But look at the gap. There's not much in that now as it closes the gap. ET down on the pole line. He's chasing the 7 car of Dwayne Martin. It takes nothing away from the young man Tyson Goodley, who's driven a good race in the 76. All over the back of the 76 though. Pete Wilson in the 24. Just biding his time. 8 laps to go here at Montpellier. In the top 5, it is Mark Eagle who's jumped in front of Sam Ashton. Was that Craig Booker that went off the field there? I thought off the track. Yep. He's going to look for some, I don't know, watercress for his honey. Might be some puha out there on the track. I don't know where he was going. Oh, there's a nice shot on Muddy Good. Oh, no, that was a 99, wasn't it? Oh, Sheepy. That's not what you do, Sheep. Oh, what's going on? Booker here? He's going, no. Oh, to saw back. That's what he'll say. It's his back. Oh, is that Sheepy parked up the wrong way? Don't you go forward, mate. We'll keep an eye on you. You keep out of the way. Go forward, go up around high and come back down. Get down there, get down, Wardy. Watch out. Was that Dwayne Martin? Even title. There's Dwayne Martin. Shippy spins around. Nicely done by Aaron Milton there as well. But it's all Evan Title who has got up to the high line. 4 laps to go of the 30 lap feature here at Montpellier. Dwayne Martin has relinquished that lead. Led for a good 20 odd laps. Evan Title put the pressure on. ET doing a 13.856. The car has come on faster as the race laps have counted down. 3 to go. Tyson Goodley, very impressed with young Tyson sitting there, keeping off a vastly experienced Pete Wilson in sim racing at 4th at the moment. It's a good little battle going on here between newbie and Tyson. Tyson doing extremely well in the 76, sitting down there at 3rd. Just control yourself there, young man. Just a couple more laps to go. As you watch Tyson Goodley there in the 76, it will be Evan Tyler who will take the win. 1 lap to go. Sparky is right behind him though, as they get up close to Wardy. Wardy's going to go high. ET will go down the low line and will get around for the 30 lapper race and will pick up not only the heat wins but also the 30 lap feature. So your top 3, and it's a massive well done to Tyson Goodley, who will come home 3rd, Dwayne Martin, who will finish in 2nd, and a 13.856. Evan Tyler will go back-to-back winning the Tonight Series in Montpellier, while also putting the icing on the cake and picking up that feature 30 lapper as well. You'll see ET on the photo image that Booker will put up later in the week. Don't forget to, we're back on Wednesday with our trackside show. There you go, the donuts are on. He's pretty happy with that, considering where he started both races in Heat 3, right down the back, and in the feature, right down the back as well. Had that 0 super late model on the DWD series hooked up. He had the Hori setups pretty well worked out well. And you're right, Sean, it was a great race. Yep, 100% right there, Brody. Let's go, Tyson. That's a top 3. Gotta love the safety fence, eh? I wonder if that meets SNZ regulations. Let's go, Tyson from Tekoha King. Sack him. You're right, Seth. Yeah, sack him, mate. Can't wait to see you out there on the Speedway season there, Seth. Out there racing down in the bay. Can't wait to get down there, watch more racing, and yeah, we're having some fun. So your top 10, well, your top 3, obviously, Tyson Goodley, Dwayne Martin, and Evan Tyler in that 30 lap feature. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. My car turned to shit after fucking Woody. Oh, he just came straight in. I had no turning. I spun me into just everything turned to bloody caca.
As it does.
Mate.
You're right, Mandy. Your young boy drove extremely well in that feature, especially the hold or so with experience like Pete Wilson, newbie. Yeah, you're right there, Wads. ET needs to bloody slow down, eh? What's Tekoha King? Yeah, Tyson. Tyson drove good all night, actually. Getting beat every time.
He's been racing for a while. You don't forget, kids, old Tyson. He's a pretty good sim racer in his own right, that young boy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's doing well. Always knew he would. But yeah, mine just turned to custard. After Woody cleaned me up, it wrecked my car and I just couldn't. I was spinning out and frick. Just shite. But it was good fun. So what was that finishing order for that one? We had ET, Sparky in 2nd.
Yeah, Tyson
third, Noobs, Mental, Sam Ashton, Peyton, Wardy, then me, Maru, Aaron, and Sheepy. So
poor Sheepy. Gotta get off the Sambucas, bro. Gotta leave the Sambucas alone.
ET 13.856 was the fastest. I think Sparky was right there on the time, equal with him too in that one. Actually, to be fair.
Yeah, he was up there. He was doing like 13
interesting
nines,
though. What people don't
flats.
realize, what people don't realize too, kids, is in this game, your tires wear and the track wears, so it slicks up on you. So if you what people don't realise when you're watching it, the track's actually getting slippery and slippery and slicker and slicker as we drive through. Those 30 lappers, man, they start becoming some hard work, man.
Yeah, and the other thing too with this mod, you can't adjust your car setups as other race mods. So when they're driving the big laps, you can't do the different changing in cars.
You can't make any changes once you start.
No.
You can set them up for the 30 lapper to come in, but that's about all you can do. You can't do anything off the start. So where is, let me just quickly see. Where was that
it's the one he did.
Shady Hill Speedway is our next track. By the looks of things.
It's a quarter mile track, so that's pretty decent looking track. Look, we'll give you a bit of a. It's not a bad track actually.
Yeah, you're gonna give them a bit of a look, are you, kids?
They're
out there practicing already. Some of the boys have stayed behind to practice. There you go. Quick look at next week's track. We should have a few more people turn up next week too. There's a few that couldn't make it. Had a family commitment. So look at that track. We've got the way around too.
Yeah.
Who's that out there? Who's that? You're on 96.
It's all Madu. Yep. Madu and is that Metal? Yeah.
Oh. So that looks like an interesting track. I'll do some laps during the week or tomorrow and start making a set for it, doing a setup, and see how I can get and what I can do. Yeah. But that's us, I think, kids, cool. For the night.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
here we go. Bit of a look-see. Someone needs to get the weed eater out of that track. Oh, it looks like it's corn. Probably a bit of grazing going on at that track. Some corn in the background. Hey.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, kids. I'm sure everyone enjoyed your footage and your commentary, and I didn't get to hear any of it tonight. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Darren. Thanks to the good Lefano. See you next week, as you fellas say, next week.
Next week, yeah, fucking.
See you Wednesday night, 7:30, normal show. SNZ will join us, and of course, the announcement of Michael Pickens. There's a lot of Pickens fans out there. I might have to wear my Pickens t-shirt on Wednesday night. So 7:30, come back and catch up with us. But once again, I hope you've enjoyed the online series, the Dirtworks Designs DWD Super Late Model series, and that's a big shout out going out to the Pits TV as well.
That's it, mate. So on that note, we'd like to thank everyone that tuned in, and we look forward to seeing you Wednesday for another show with us with Trackside with Cockpit, and of course next Monday night we'll be back again to bring you some racing. I don't know what happened to Brad Lane tonight. I messaged him. He hasn't seen my message. I don't know where he is. He might be working. Maybe that's why he didn't make tonight. But he was keen as with these things, wasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you back 7:30, same place online here with a special Trackside with Cockpit show. But otherwise, yeah, enjoy yourself. And just from me, it's like, hidey hi, hody ho.
Hidey hi, hody ho.
Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.